my picture.
I don't know why, but you were watching the Madness Comic Network. Are you mental?
If you're not, you're gonna be.
Hi, everybody.
What's up, Dave? How you doing, bud?
I'm not so bad. How are you, Pops? Okay.
Well, I'm running a little late because I was on the road, but
Yeah. You sent me a message earlier just to mention that. So anyway, we're both here and we're ready to go, I guess.
yeah, we're not going to start with the comic though, people. We got a couple things to talk about, to show off, because this did used to be the show offs, and we did say
it did.
When we get something new, we will show it to you guys.
That's right.
So, I got a couple things this week in the mail. I'm gonna bust them open. But before we do that, Dave has a little something that he wants to share with you guys.
Yeah.
Dave sells a lot of stuff on eBay.
I do. Yes, in the UK, by the way, just for anybody who's in America who doesn't know me.
Yeah.
So this is one of my recent listings because I've not had a chance to put much on lately, Pops. I've just been very busy with lots of other jobs. So this is one of my new listings, and I actually got these back from somebody I'd actually sold them to, but he couldn't afford to pay me for them, so I've got them back, and I'm now selling them again.
You mean he didn't try to scam you out of them?
No, not at all. No, it was just his circumstances changed, Pops. So he said, rather than pay you what I owe you, I'll just give them you back, and then you can sell them elsewhere, which is what I'm doing now.
Right.
So I'm starting it at a very cheap price, considering these comics are probably about 40 years old.
Dude,
I think something like that.
I think I have some of them. I don't think I have the whole.
Yeah, there was only 23 issues published as well.
Yep.
So as you can see, it's a full set. I bought them brand new when they were first published. Some of them are UK price variants. There are some more pictures. I don't know if you can click on the pictures separate or not.
Oh yeah.
Just to give you a bit more of a close-up of the various issues. So I photographed every single issue so as you can see them all, as well as the initial picture. So that's all the front covers of them all. So they're all in, like I say, pretty good condition considering how old they are, Pops.
And considering that you don't mess with them.
Well, that's right.
You know.
Exactly right. I mean, they've all been bagged and boarded right from when I bought them. So, they've hardly been touched in all that time. So they're in really nice condition.
Look. Did you ever buy that stuff, Dave?
No, I never did, because of course, don't forget, Pops, it was all in America, wasn't it? So I couldn't. Well, not back then. I couldn't.
The one that killed me was the one that was the U.S. Army men, and it came with Army men, and it came with ships and tanks and everything, and the aircraft carrier wasn't any bigger than the tank.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
I'm like, I guess you're supposed to have a map way out to sea, and you put the ships way out to sea, so so it looks like a ship way out at sea.
Well, that's it. I suppose if you put them at the far end of the room and had your soldiers at the front, it'd probably look all right.
But yeah, I mean, the sniper guy laying on the ground was the same size as the aircraft carrier. It's like, come on.
Yeah. So I've also done a description, with more details as well. So if anybody happens to look it up, they can get more information about the actual contents of them and stuff, condition and stuff like that.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, that's one of my new listings. So anybody who's interested, if it's in the UK, which postage is a lot cheaper than if it goes to America, which I guess everybody knows.
Right. But if you're one of the American collectors that likes to get UK or books from Mexico or France or stuff like that, Marvel books that are translated, right?
That's it.
If you collect those kind of books, then these ones will be awesome too, because they are some, they say 12 pounds on them.
No, that's it. I mean, most of the time, to be fair, I don't like selling abroad because the postage is so damn expensive. But if anybody sends me a message on the actual page, on the eBay page, and they're interested in putting a bid on, I can change the listing to accept ones from abroad. So
Silver Surfer 1,
that's me.
100% positive feedback.
Yep.
200,400 transactions.
That's a few, isn't it?
I think you can count on this guy to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get what you see on the listing. So that's all I can say. Okay.
23 books, guys. 24 bucks right now. The bid is $24.33. Go get you some. Go get you some. That's how we do it. Just look up Silver Surfer 1, Silver_Surfer_1 on eBay. You'll find Dave and any of his future listings as well.
Yep.
Stuff, guys.
Yep. I've got about, I think I've got just under 100 active listings at the moment as well. So they're all reasonably priced.
So I'm sitting here with a very, very upset, angry right elbow.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, tendonitis, something, but it started flaring up. And then my dumb ass, I get a chance to go play golf. I'm going to go play golf. Okay, so my right arm hurts so bad today from elbow to pinky.
Right. Oh, dear.
And every time I have to reach up and hit the mouse, it's like stabbing pains in my elbow. So I'm putting myself through hell for you people today. You better appreciate it.
That's it, Pops. You know, like, you know what they say, the show must go on.
I am not even exaggerating, guys. Okay, no. I'm wrapped up. I'm hurt. Every time I lift my arm, I feel it. It's no fun.
And I take it you're right-handed, Pops.
No, I'm ambi. I do golf right-handed though.
Oh, do you? Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, I do everything different. It's like I left-handed. I shoot pool left-handed. I golf and throw and bat right-handed. You figured out. I don't know. It's like, but yeah, I'm feeling a little bit of pain today. So, gingerly moving, gingerly trying to figure out how I'm going to open these things without hurting myself.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Okay, so this first one is from Brandon's. I hate trying to pronounce dude's name because I know I'm messing it up. But this is Avalon number 6. And yes, I have 1 through 5. This is a great story with very unique art. If you're not down with Avalon, you need to go check out Avalon, guys. This is really, really good stuff. Epilepsy awareness. Now, look, guys, I'm going to point this out for a reason, and I pointed this out for a reason. StreamYard has a AI generator in the library for making shorts. Okay, and the shorts that they used to make were full screen shorts, and they showed everybody talking and the main screen if we were showing off something, right? Now they don't. They just clip this side. Look, I'll even show you. They just clip this side over here where we're at, and whoever's talking, the camera jumps to. So it'll go from me to you to what, and sometimes it goes super fast, and it is almost epileptic flash. Okay, it's that bad. StreamYard, you need to fix your short generator. You are going to cause people to have seizures.
Yeah.
Okay. And if somebody comes after me because a short I clipped causes them a seizure, I'm coming after you. Fix that thing. The old generator didn't do the jump around thing. It just showed the whole screen. That's what we want. Sometimes we're showing stuff off, and we want the whole screen involved. We don't just want you showing us talking over here on the right. Okay.
Absolutely.
And, dude, it's horrible. So StreamYard and everybody who uses StreamYard, please start hammering them about the AI generator, the shorts generator, because it sucks. right? They charged us twice as much money this year and then ruined half the shit we use.
Yeah.
So,
It's
yeah.
a bit like, I was just going to say, it's a bit like eBay. That platform's changed so much for me over the last 12 months, you wouldn't believe it. You know, it's really hard work now to sell stuff on eBay.
Mr. Craig, no, I avoid doctors like the plague. If I'm not dying, no. Okay. No, they ain't pumping me full of some kind of experimental drugs and shit when I'm asleep. Nope, 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 nope. Don't trust them. Don't. That's just me. Y'all can do what you want. I don't trust them. That's all. Good to see you, Mr. Florimonte.
Oh, hang on a minute. That's coming up. Are you coming up? You coming up?
Thomas does some work over there for Silverline. I think he runs Kablam. Good dude. Come on, Maya, get up there.
Come on.
Come on, Maya. You know you want to talk to me.
I think she's feeling a bit hot. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, you want to. There she is.
There she is. It's the tail of the madness right there. The tail.
There she is.
Hi, Maya. Maya is one of our co-hosts. She makes appearance almost every week, pretty regular.
Yeah, pretty much most of the time.
So that was Avalon, and I do, like you said, I have another one. Avalon is good stuff, though, guys. If you've never read it, you need to read it. Okay, I lied. I don't have another one. This one I'd already opened and showed off before. Okay, so I had one Avalon, people. That was it. But yeah, 6 issues in. It's a great story. The art will definitely, catch you off guard because it is really good and it's kind of different, guys. Like there'll be places in this book where blood stains and blood splotches and stuff are the actual thing that separate the panels. Like there'll be blood splashed all over the page, and in between, in spots in there, you'll find panels between the blood splashes and stuff. It is just really good, really, really good art, and it's a great story. So if you're not down with Avalon, go check out Avalon. Let's see. I got somebody in my inbox over here. Okay. All good. So that pretty much covers the pre-show.
Yeah.
New book, eBay listing. It's time for the main event.
It is indeed, which is part 3 of the trilogy that we've been doing the last couple of weeks. But I'm going to have to put the cat down because I need my omnibus to refer to.
You're going to have to leave, Maya. She's going to be mad.
She's off.
What is up, Master Dan? Good to see you, brother. Ain't seen you in a bit. I did call him. I did text him a couple of weeks ago or a week or so ago. Hey, man, what's up, dude? Past Master Dan, a great promoter. He helps people out, shares, drops links all the time, mods for channels. Good dude. Go check him out. What is up, Dustin? The Geek Men have arrived. I think we can start. The Geek Men are here.
Very good. So we're starting off with issue 50 of Fantastic Four. Which is
a little recap, though, Dave. Let's give him a little recap.
Well, as we know, we started off with Galactus arriving. Well, Silver Surfer first, then Galactus, and then the Watcher, Silver Surfer, Galactus. So everybody was suddenly arriving out of the blue, as we know. And the Fantastic Four were trying to sort it all out.
Well, I mean, our girl Alicia is really the savior of the Earth right here.
Well, she is. Yeah.
Right. If y'all don't know the story, it's she's the one that got the Surfer to see the value of Earth.
That's right.
Right. And to go stand on our behalf against Galactus and say, yo, go eat something else, bro. Leave
That's
this
the one.
beautiful burger alone. There's a steak over there. You know, it's like
That's it. So this is issue 50, as I said, from May 1966. And it's called The Startling Saga of the Silver Surfer. So that is your splash page. Hopefully you can see that clearly. Yeah.
oh yeah.
So as you can see, if you remember from last week, it ended on the cliffhanger where Galactus was putting his big machine together on top of the Baxter building.
Yeah, and they started like trying to break it. We'll break it.
Yeah, that's
Stall it.
right.
And Johnny was on his way with the Watcher to go get the I forget what it's called.
The nullifier.
Yes, the nullifier. That's right.
The nullifier. So as you can see, the Silver Surfer's suddenly arrived back at the Baxter building, and he's saying he's realizing the enormity of what Galactus plans to do. Galactus is yet again mentioning, would you tread upon an anthill? So back to insects again. From the previous.
Yeah, we got to revisit that. Look, man, they've mentioned bugs, insects, ants, beetles. We, as humans, Galactus, are gnats. We've been called every kind of insect there is in this book, right?
Yeah, just about. And this is only three. This is only 3 issues as well, and there will be a further reference, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So you've got Stan Lee scripts, Jack Kirby art, Joe Sinnott inks, and S. Rosen lettering. So that's your splash page, as you can see. So we now move along to the first panel of page 2. So you've got the thing, commenting, saying about the little guy is trying to talk to Galactus into laying off, but he ain't got a chance. And then Ben reads saying, let's pray that he's more powerful than he seems. And Sue's commenting about if only the Watcher could do something, but even he seems unable or unwilling to defy Galactus. And then right at the top, the Silver Surfer says, these are not ants, Master. They think, they feel. They even have created the primitive civilization which we see all about us. So again, another insect. So then he's approaching Galactus, and it looks like he's going to challenge him.
Yeah, this is where Galactus gets pissed off. He's like, what? Boy, I gave you your power.
Well, that's it. He's saying, you challenge me. Yeah, that's the one.
Good stuff.
So then we move on to Silver Surfer. So he's getting his power cosmic, I guess, fired up. And he says, no choices left. Let the battle begin. So in the next panel, you've got Galactus there, obviously getting blasted by some energy bolts. And he's saying something about, you have chosen to betray me now. So he's saying, betray you? Never. But in truth, I should betray myself. In the next panel. Yeah, I'm on the right one. Yep. So he puts from here on this lonely little world, I have found what men call conscience. So you can see he's got all that energy swirling around him.
Conscience.
And then in this panel, he's sort of getting some kind of cocoon. Ethereal energy hardened about him. He cannot bring himself, but he cannot bring himself to cause him injury. I seek only to place him in restraint. And
so even Galactus loves the Surfer in his own way.
Well, that's it. And then he's saying it shall serve as prison for him who had been my master. And then in the next panel, we've got the Fantastic Four there, sort of slowly releases a protective force field, and she's saying, "What is it? What has happened to Galactus?" And he's saying, "If it didn't seem too mad to believe, I'd say the Silver Surfer has encased him in a shell composed of pure energy." So there you go. And things just saying it's a lot more than the overrated Watcher bothered to do.
Well, you know, it's funny because like Reed's like, I think he's doing this. I think he's doing
That's
that.
it.
It's like, Reed, actions, bro. Actions, not words. Come on, get with it.
That's it. So in the next panel, he's saying, "Let's see if this is as strong as it looks." And he's saying,
See,
"We don't know anything about it."
Ben gets it. He's like, we got to do something. Big words.
That's it. And then in the next panel, Yowie. What's that? Zept, is it? Z-E-E-P-T? Zept. It's a strange sound effect again, isn't it? They do come up with some strange sound effects, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, they were thinking, though. They were like, what can we got to do something different. This one's got to be different.
That's the one. And then we move along, and as you can see, it wasn't strong enough to contain Galactus. He's breaking free. So Stu's saying, if the Silver Surfer is powerless against them, then what chance do we have?
Well, that's just it, guys. You got to work together.
That's the panel. Sorry, I forgot to move the panel along. I was reading the next panel before I moved it along. So that's just what I've just spoke about.
It's hilarious, huh? We're sitting here. When you read it yourself, you just fire right through it, right?
Well, that's it. You do. Yeah, you don't.
Yeah,
You don't think about it, do you?
When you're reading it out loud for somebody else, it's like it's different.
It certainly is different.
Definitely different.
So then he's escaping and saying, "Where is my herald?" And he's saying, "Here, Galactus, but I'm herald no longer." And then, as you can see, he's flying around and still using his power cosmic. So he's trying to drive him away, and he's sort of flying about, trying to get rid of him, I suppose.
But see, like I'm of the opinion, like, come on, guys, you have Sue make the nullifier invisible. You sneak right up behind him, shoot him right in the back of the head with that thing. Right?
Yeah, but don't forget they haven't got the nullifier yet because Johnny Storm went to get it. So
it's combination of powers. You got to work together.
That's the one. So as you can see, he's using his impenetrable absorber shield to deflect the rays of Starfire.
Oh.
And then saying, "Now, rebellious one, it is time I teach you the folly of daring to question the will of your master. Glass of solar destruction. That doesn't look like it's been spelt right. Destruction.
Did they screw? Hold up, man.
I don't think that's spelt right, is it? Destruction.
Oh, that's not destruction for sure, but is destruction? I don't even know what the hell.
No, I've only just noticed that. But I thought it said destruction, but it doesn't.
Destructogen or something. Blast of solar destructogen.
Yeah, it's a strange one, that. That's a strange one. Anyway, we'll leave that one alone and we'll move on to the next page now. So,
yeah, it doesn't say destruction though, Raul. It says restructogen or something.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, I'll go back. We can have another look at it.
It says destructoge. Is that an N or a D? I can't see.
Yeah, I think it's spelled here DESTRUCTOGEN.
Yeah,
with an exclamation mark at the end of it.
They made up a word, Raul. That's what
I think they did.
Yeah.
So as you can see, Galactus is still firing back with his big finger glove and that.
Now, see, this is the part also that kind of, it's like, if you have all this ultimate power,
Yeah.
you're that much of a bat. Those 5 rays should pretty much take everybody out, right?
Well, that's it. Now, keep that one in mind, because in the next panel, you've got the rays coming out, you know, from his hand, and they're spreading all over, as you can see.
Is it just regular old fire?
Yeah, pretty much a few fireballs, I would say.
Johnny can do that, Galactus. Come on.
Well, yeah. No, he's saying, swear allegiance to me once more, Harold. I have no wish to cause you harm. And he's saying, and yet you would obliterate an entire planet with no trace of misgiving. So
Big boy.
that's that one. And then we move back to the Watcher and the FF again, because obviously Johnny's still on his quest at the moment. So, yeah, it's just saying about Silver Surfer. How can the Silver Surfer convince his master? Galactus is not evil. He is above good or evil. He does what he must, for he is Galactus. Thing is saying this is a blast. Just when we need all the help we can get, Baldy decides to turn philosopher.
See, the one thing that you could say that Kirby was very true to, and you know, was the things in New York.
Yeah, well, that's it. He was, wasn't he?
You know, he's a New Yorker. You know,
exactly right.
He just wants to whoop somebody's ass.
So then Reed's asking about where the Human Torch is, and the Watcher's saying he's gone to a world so unspeakably distant that it beggars description.
Yeah,
so,
because light speed is nothing compared to how fast the Watcher can move.
And it says, for only there can he find the one weapon which may put Galactus to rout. And Reed's saying, I knew it. I knew you'd never fail us, but what can we do till he returns? That's the question.
Yeah, just keep trying, bro. Just keep trying. That's what you do.
So then he's saying, as for me, I do not stand silent, motionless, due to lack of concern. Yeah, even as I utter these words, I am in mental contact with the Human Torch, guiding them through a maze of endless galaxies. And then we have, of course, the Human Torch in the endless galaxies, as you can see. He says, the Watcher has done it. I'm heading for Earth again. I can feel it. And then he's going back through the subspace entrance. Yeah, he went through in the previous issue, and back through the Uni-Life bands. Do you remember those from last
Don't
week?
touch those.
Yeah, he can't touch those. And then you've got finally at last is re-emerging, as you can see.
The valiant youth. Oh, he's
That's it. So now he's a second, making my picture a bit bigger, then I can see what I'm looking at. So he said, Reed, Ben, Sue, where are you? It's Johnny, I'm back.
no, you're not.
But they don't hear him. So he's still on a different plane, but he's getting closer. And then closer still.
The mist are clearing.
The mists are clearing.
Because, you know, the fog is the only thing that keeps him from...
Well, that's it. And then he gets back. The Watcher did it. He guided me to the other side of the universe and brought me through infinity.
Where's the thing he went to get?
I think he's got it in his other hand, I think, but we'll find out in the next panel because let's have a look. Oh, it's in his belt. Hang on. We've got to get to that point. So it's in his belt, apparently, there. bit hard to see it at the moment. It's just saying that things saying the kid's in shock. And then once again, as you can see, he says, we're like ants, just ants, ants. So yeah, another insect reference. So Reed's getting the gadget in
Try
his
not
belt.
to remember, Johnny. You'll be okay.
He'll be okay.
Boy, that's an awful little tiny thing that's going to take out big ass, old badass Galactus.
It certainly is, isn't it? So then you've got the Watcher there, and Reed's saying, is this the weapon we need? And Watcher's saying, yes, only that contains the proper alien element. So, and the next panel, Reed is starting to activate it, and the Watcher's saying, you must never turn the control lever to full power. It could erase the entire solar system in 1 microsecond.
Damn, well, that would suck for a Watu because he lives on the moon.
Oh, exactly, yeah. This is true. So then, getting back to the Silver Surfer there, he's still battling Galactus, as you can see. So
Now, this begs the question.
Yeah.
Begs the question, just as exactly how badass does Galactus make his heralds? Because you'd think he'd just be able to pull plug on dude.
You would. You would.
So he's just sitting there letting Surfer take shots at him?
I know. Now, in this next one, as you can see, he's still firing blasts at him, and I don't know if those are ice pyramids on top of the buildings.
Yeah. Hey, I was watching the other day. I was watching a Fantastic Four cartoon about this story, right?
Yeah.
And in the middle of the story, Galactus opens up this ship door, and out come Terrax and Firelord like they were there in the first, meeting with Galactus, right? And I was like, why do you do that? Those are heralds from his future. They weren't his heralds then.
Well, exactly right.
No, it's like, why do they have to make everything different? Just make it the way it was. It was good.
Of course it was.
It didn't need the Fantastic Four to beat up Terrax and Firelord at the same time, because those heralds, just like the Surfer, are enough of a handful alone for the Fantastic Four, right?
That's right, yeah, absolutely.
So they're just whooping up on everybody in this cartoon, and I'm like, come on, man. And it's an older cartoon. It's not new, but I mean,
that's it.
Like, do it right.
Different interpretations, I guess.
Well, I mean, it's like you're taking things from a different story from future writings, and you're throwing it backwards into your cartoon, and it's like, don't do that. Save those guys for other stories, the ones they were actually in. How about that?
Absolutely. So then Galactus is sort of raising his fist and saying, by now, by my hand, the Silver Surfer must perish.
Oh, see, now he's mad.
But in the next panel, no, Galactus, it is you who will perish, for that we have found the weapon at last. The ultimate nullifier. In the hands of the human.
And he didn't say ant or bug or
Not yet. Not yet. And then, as you can see, he's saying, in the name of the eternal cosmos, put it down. Your feeble mind cannot begin to comprehend its power. And then Reed's saying, should the universe crumble, can Galactus survive? And then in the next panel, he's then going to tackle the Watcher. You did this, only you had the power, only you had the will. And he's saying, yeah, this world belongs to these children. Is my action not just?
He said you have given a match to a child who lives in a tinderbox.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I didn't read that. I didn't read that bit out. So then there's having a bit more of a conversation, as you can see, talking about, the courage that they display and evolved from such humble beings. And Galactus is saying, what of the limitless energy I must absorb if I am to survive? So obviously he's still thinking about that at the moment. And then in the next panel, the Watcher's saying there are other planets. We both know full well that the universe is endless. So
Yeah, you know full well.
You what?
He said, yeah, you know full well.
That's it. So then he's saying about he's growing weary and the prize is not worth the battle. Let the human surrender his weapon and I shall tarry here no longer. And Watcher says the promise of Galactus is living truth itself. His word can never be questioned. So he's giving him the ultimate nullifier. And then
nullifier.
He's got it. He's got it. And he's saying there's one thing that must be done. Can you guess what that is? It's in the next panel.
We're going to whoop a little ass. Oh, we already did that.
Yeah, which is
banish the surfer to Earth, baby.
Roam the galaxies no more. No more. And then, with those words, he gets transformed into a living, raging fury of pure power, as the very atoms in the air seem to crackle in elemental disarray. So he's decided he's leaving, and that's it.
And you're stuck here, Surfer. Now look, for those of you who are Surfer fans and you've read the books from before he came to Earth, okay, the Warlock stuff, there's a lot of good stuff. Drax is involved. Surfer. There's a lot of good stuff, but there's also a lot of stuff that happened to Surfer after he was banished to Earth. He joined the Defenders. There's tons of good stuff there, guys. There's lots of Surfer lore that you can go check out. Don't just fall for the cartoon crap. Don't just fall for the movie crap. Go read the actual comics. That's what we're going to do for you.
Yeah, but don't forget this was Silver Surfer's first appearance here that we've been going through the last couple of weeks. So.
Right. But I mean, when they wrote the Surfer books, they were predated.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, they went back in time, right? They gave you.
They did, they gave him like an origin story and all that.
And then everything like Defenders and all that is while he was living here on Earth. So you still can get his history and you can get some of his stuff that happened after this. That's what I'm saying. It's like he didn't just get banished here and that was it.
No.
He met Doctor Strange and the Hulk and became part of their thing, and it was cool, right?
Yeah.
It was actually the first 50 issues of the Defenders, some of my favorite comics.
Yeah, they certainly are good.
As a series, but then they really screwed it up later. I'm just saying.
They did. The early ones were good, though. The early ones were good.
Yes.
So as you can see, they're all kind of like getting out the way of this energy burst. It's suddenly started up.
So did it take out the city, or
no? It just took out the Baxter building, I guess. Whoosh!
Oh, their landlord's going to be pissed.
He's gone, just like that.
Their landlord's going to be angry.
Oh yeah, everything's gone. The Watcher, Galactus, and all his equipment. It's as though it just never happened. And the thing saying, "I got news for you. It happened. It happened."
Okay, so maybe the Baxter building didn't get blown up. Maybe she won't be mad.
Possibly not.
Well, she's still going to be mad because who she is.
Then they're all sort of reeling from that, and Reed's saying, "I wonder if the world will ever know how close it came." And things saying, don't worry, there'll always be some loudmouth like you around to spill the beans. And Sue says, Ben, dear Ben, can't you take anything seriously? And then they've remembered Johnny now, so they're picking him up and carrying him off, I guess.
Yeah,
So we've got to get Johnny to bed.
They got this big old muscle bound dude over there that can just pick him up, right? One hand.
No, that's it. Yeah.
And they're all struggling to carry him.
Yeah.
Oh.
In the next panel, you've got the Thing and Silver Surfer's creeping up behind him. He's saying, I am here. If you feel that I am to blame for what has occurred, I am deeply remorseful. And then he's saying, what's the matter? Didn't you know better than go sneaking up behind a guy? Quit talking so blasted nice. Can't you see I'm trying to dislike you?
I'm a New Yorker.
That's it. And then at long last, in the next panel, we have Alicia arrives. As you can see. How did she get here so soon, Ben's thinking. And then she's saying, what happened? Is everyone all right? Tell me that no one was hurt. So
And
everybody's looking around.
And they don't even know she's the one that saved the day.
No.
Because if she hadn't turned the surfer, man, he would have just been helping Galactus wipe him out. It would have been.
Well, as it says in this panel, it says, it's you did it. You turned against Galactus as I prayed you would. And little note as seen in our last lovable issue by Stan. So there you go.
There you go. Alicia won. Alicia saved the day.
She did.
She did. The Fantastic Five.
She got through to the Silver Surfer, you see. And then she's saying, I knew I wasn't wrong. I couldn't be wrong when I sensed a certain proud nobility about you. And Ben's just thinking, she doesn't even know I'm here. And then Surfer's just saying, still so much I do not know about Earth and about mankind. And then he's thinking he's talking like a poet, and she's listening. And then the next one, he's thinking, I can't even get mad. He didn't try to beat my time, it just happened. Face it, ugly, I ain't no contest. And then Surfer and Alicia are there, and the others have gone below, I think. Now looks of it. Now she's on about Ben, and then the next panel, she's saying, leaving? Why? Why didn't you speak to me? Quick, let's go after him. But the Silver Surfer says, no. He says, that's for you to sort out, and he's about to take off, I think, in a minute. For the next panel, he's saying he was born to soar, to ride the currents of space. And with that, he jumps on his amazing surfboard into there.
You say, I'm a fly boy. I got to be a fly boy.
And he mounts it with one prodigious leap. He just says there is a planet to explore and new wonders to discover. As you can see, he's off, and the Silver Surfer shall return, which of course he did.
Yep. Good stuff.
So meanwhile, Alicia's going downstairs on her own, and remember, she's blind, so she's not sure where she's going. So she's looking for Ben. And then we move on to a newscast. So they're saying the danger's been averted, newsreader. Thanks to the Fantastic Four, and you've got the people on the streets talking about the Daily Bugle published a call to this hoax by J. Jonah Jameson. And then somebody's commenting about that, saying, I've learned that the best thing to do is to read Jameson's editorials and then believe exactly the opposite.
Yeah.
So that's that one. And elsewhere, a strange brooding man reads and rereads every account of the incredible event. Fantastic Four not available for comment. And then he's throwing the paper all around and saying, but their time is running out. Whoever this mystery man is, it won't last much longer.
Dun, dun, dun.
And then he's saying how ironic it is, after all the awesome superpowered menaces they've fought, their final defeat won't come from Doctor Doom or from Galactus. No, it'll come from a far more unexpected source. And Thing is reported roaming in the streets, dodges press. Public asks, why does Thing prowl back alleys of city? In the headlines.
Hmm.
And then this is the chap who threw the paper all over the place. Only I have the power. Whoever he is.
Dun, dun, dun. Here we go.
And then we move on to it says that we must not get ahead of our tale. Although the ominous character we have just met will figure very prominently and very dangerously in the lives of the FF, we must now turn our attention elsewhere, to a scrimmage session on the gridiron of Metro College, just across the river from Manhattan. It looks like there's a baseball game on, or a rugby match or something.
That's football, buddy. That's real football.
Oh, that's football, is it? Right, okay. I'm glad you were able to put me right on that. As you can see, they're just having a chat about the coach, the team, something like that.
Our quarterback, yeah, the guy who does all the passing and stuff.
He's saying, we'd like to see him too, coach. We'll be needing him Saturday. Where is Whitney Mullins? That's who they were looking for. And then here comes Coach Thorne.
Whitey.
Relax now. Nobody tells me what to do without Whitney Mullins. He's got no
His
team.
name is Whitey. Whitey.
Yeah.
I bet you couldn't get away with that today. Oh,
Probably not. Probably not. So then they drive off and they're just left chatting. And then the next one. I owe them nothing. Without me, they're just a bunch of scarecrows. And we both know it. And then he's saying, there's your wife, coach. I'll see you around. That's his wife saying, I couldn't help overhearing, dear. Why do you take it from him? Why don't you bench him for his insubordination?
and then he says if it wasn't for Dude, we wouldn't win.
Well, that's it.
Well, maybe you need to coach the rest of your team better, coach.
Yeah, that's the one. And then the next panel. But it's not your fault. You're as good as you were years ago. If only I had another real athlete, an all-round star, like the old-time greats I used to coach. Then I could retire at last with dignity. There you go. Meanwhile, back on the top floor of the famous Baxter building, Sue's just arrived and she's saying, Reed, dear, do you think Johnny has reached Metro College yet? And she's saying, what on earth? And then he's saying, looks like there's a loose connection on my printed circuit projector analyzer. How's that for the mouthful?
And here we go.
And she's saying, you haven't heard a word I said. And then in the next panel, I was right. I caught the break just in time. Another few seconds and poof. electric shock burst, and luckily she had her force field activated itself automatically. And the next panel, you've got, Sue, what are you doing here? You might have been hurt. And she's saying, what difference would that make?
Hold on. He said, I told you not to pussyfoot around in here.
Sometimes I think you've even forgotten that we're married now.
Oh, that's funny. That's too funny.
And then on the next panel, he's saying, forgive me, darling, I shouldn't have spoken to you that way. She's saying, of course not. If you had your way, you'd probably never speak to me.
At all. Yeah.
You're too busy talking to those crazy test tubes of yours.
Love me. Here we go.
So a few short blocks away, you've got the Thing just walking about, thinking about Alicia and plenty more gals around. And but how many of them would be caught dead with an ape like me?
And here you go.
Then in the next panel, oh, excuse me, I didn't see. Oh, no wonder she's scared.
No jacket. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, now I recognise you. You're the Thing. For a second, I was Terra, and then she cuts herself short. He says, I know the sight of me ain't exactly a tranquilizer. She's saying she has to rush off. She's got a very late appointment or something.
Very late indeed. She's a rabbit.
And then he's thinking, she was scared stiff of me, and who can blame her? And the only reason Alicia put up with me was she's blind. So,
yep. He's having a huge pity party right now.
Yeah, he's having a bit of a self-guilt trip, I think.
Yeah. Crack.
Iraq. Yeah, going into the brickwork.
He's in the alley smoking crack.
Yeah. And then the final panel of that page is he's just walking down the alley. I'll never be nothing but the Thing.
Okay, own it. You know, just own it.
Yeah. So meanwhile, we've got Johnny turning up at Metro College. Which way to the dean's office, fella? Straight ahead, sport and life. You can't miss it. And then he's saying it was nice of Dory Evans to lend me her car while my Stingray is being fixed after the fight with Dragon Man.
Dragon Man? We missed Dragon Man.
Yeah. Obviously, a previous issue had Dragon Man in it.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. And then he's thinking, funny how I'm still friends with Dory, but the old feeling's gone ever since I met Crystal. I've got to stop thinking of her. And then he's thinking, she's the reason I enrolled at Metro so suddenly. Maybe a change of scene will help me forget.
Oh, and he's lucky his grades were good.
He was.
I bet Reed just cheated for him.
So then he's thinking, boy, this place is like a condensed version of Grand Central Station. I might as well as ask someone again, or I'll be standing here all day.
Is that Clark Kent?
No, it's not Clark Kent. He's saying, do you know where the dean's office is? Well, you tell me where. You both say the same thing. Looks like we both need a roadmap. And then they introduce themselves. It turns out to be what? Wingfoot.
Wyatt. It's Wyatt.
Wyatt Wingfoot. That's it. He's come. He says, I've come here from the Indian Mission School outside of Tulsa. So Wingfoot and Storm, I've been waiting for you two lads.
So Metro is all about recruiting fucking superheroes.
Yeah, looks like it.
Gonna put them all on the football team? What are you gonna do?
So he says, I'm Dean Asher. I'm delighted to have two splendid young men added to our roster. And then Johnny's thinking, wonder why the VIP treatment is kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
And then they're in his office and he's saying, there's no need to pretend you're just an ordinary student. Once the others realize the Human Torch is among them, you'll be subjected to all sorts of unusual pressures and problems. And therefore, your state metro college will be more difficult than most other freshmen. And then Johnny's thinking about his trip to the cosmos that he's just come back from. And he's thinking some more about the freedom and glory of being the Human Torch. And he's thinking about, obviously, the Inhumans, where Crystal is. Imprisoned forever, question mark. Meanwhile, on the inside of the dome, Crystal's trying to escape and she can't. So they're still sealed in, as you can see. And she's trying to get Black Bolt to help, but I don't think he can do much. That's it. And now in the next panel, you've got the Dean snapping Johnny out of his daydreaming all the time he spoke to us. But he thinks I'm in luck. He doesn't seem to have noticed. And then we're just getting ready to leave, and I think we're going to share the room together. I suggest to you and Mr. Wingfoot that there might be a room you can share at the Northfield Dorm. Let's say we try the Northfield Dorm, Johnny.
He said, I hope you paid better attention in class than you have in this talk.
That's it. As you can see, there's a bit of difference in size to those two.
Yeah.
So the two new freshmen head for the dormitory side by side, each occupied with their own private thoughts.
And then you have a Marvel team up. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. And then the final panel, a strange way to end a tale, perhaps. And yet perhaps it is the only way. For as these two silent figures fade from sight, we know full well that danger is mounting, and danger unlike any you have ever beheld before.
Because, Galactus coming to waste the world wasn't nothing.
And that's it. And that is the final panel of the story.
And now we have to pick. Well, let's talk about this a little bit. Okay. You know what's up. It was back. Look, this is the 60s, guys. Okay. So,
yeah,
you can't equate it to today's social, political freaking world. But there was so much that was fun about this, and then so much that was like, huh? There was a lot of really good stories back in the day.
Yeah, I must admit, this is the era that I grew up with, the 1970s myself, like sort of the late 60s into the 70s and early 80s.
Yeah, that's me too. So I want to stay in the old days, and I want to keep it kind of topical too, though, at the same time. I want to if come out with something and they really hack it, I want to go show people what it really was.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, I know we mentioned a Superman issue or two, didn't we? Possibly, with the recent Superman film,
right? Which would be going all the way back to the beginning.
Yeah, I suppose it
was a reboot, right? It was a reboot.
Yeah,
and that's one of the problems with all this stuff, guys. It's like when they reboot it, and they reboot it with changes to fit socio-political demographics. It
And the
takes
trouble is as well that like Spider-Man and Fantastic Four has been rebooted that many times, and there's that many variations of it now, you know?
and it just takes away from what the original source material was. So
Yeah.
that's what we want to do. We want to show you what was, and you all can go look at what is.
Yeah. That's it.
So we got to pick something.
Yeah.
Next.
Or we can just have a surprise.
Well, I was going to say, if there's people in the chat watching and they have an old school comic they like, not just necessarily a one book shot, but a story arc that you guys really like that you want us to go back and revisit. We can, I want to revisit Ragnarok at some point.
Yeah. Yeah.
And follow it up with World War Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
And show everybody how they took two comics and mashed them together and made a movie.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? This is the kind of stuff we want to show you guys. It's like,
I do, yeah.
So if there's something that you know of that's been modified so horribly or overdone so horribly in recent time, and you want us to go cover the source material, drop a comment. Even if you watch this later and you're watching on the replay, drop a comment down below. Let us know a few story arcs that you'd like us to cover.
And a couple of days in advance of next week's show, ideally, and then I'll see what I can find.
So we can get together, because it does take some planning. Dave has to, if he's going to go through and take pictures of every panel, he needs some time. We can't just we're going to do this day before. Okay, so
that's it.
Drop comments. Hit Dave up on Facebook, Dave Houston.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook. Yeah.
Hit me up. Let us know what you want us to cover next. Tentatively, Dave, let's pick a tentative one in case, and then if the fans overrule us, that's fine. But let's pick.
I mean, like I say, I've got a vast variety of content,
Should we show them a little bit more Silver Surfer? Should we do like Defenders #1 or?
We could do, we could do the first appearance of the Defenders. Why not?
Yeah, let's do that next week.
And I think it was Marvel feature. And
we will give some other people, and that gives everybody a chance to chime in. People. Let us know what you want to see.
If somebody chimes in and suggests something else, we can look at it and see what's what.
But we can set you can get this one set up to go anytime though. Go ahead and set,
I can do the first appearance of the Defenders sometime in the next week. Now, just a quick question, because the original Defenders first came together in the Submariner comic, I believe.
Yeah,
that was like a tryout. So is that the issue we'd be looking at, or would it be the first actual appearance?
I'm thinking
the Marvel feature.
When you had the giant-sized Defenders. I think that's when the Surfer joins the three.
I thought it was Marvel feature myself, but I'm not sure, because I know they talked
Marvel
about
feature was just Hulk, Namor, and Strange. I could be wrong.
Right, I'm not 100% sure. Then we need to find out what the first appearance was of the Defenders.
Yeah, we can do that.
Right.
Okay, so that's the one. We'll set that up. You can get all the pictures taken, but if somebody overrules us in time, we'll do what they want. But we can always have them files on standby for
Provided I've got the content, because I've not got access to everything that somebody might be looking for.
Right. So shout out at us, people. Something you want to hear, something you want to see us cover, something you want us to talk about. This show has changed. We're not just showing off our covers anymore.
No, and we're not showing off just what we're selling either.
Right. So, come on out, check us out, hit us up if there's something you want us to do, and we will do it. We'll do our best to do it.
We certainly will.
And with that, don't forget Avalon. Don't forget Dave's eBay over there, the Battlestar Galactica full series 1 through 23.
It was a very short run of issues, but I'm just going to be listing up the first 81 issues of Star Wars, by the way. So I should have that. I should have that on for next week.
You have a number 1 of Star Wars. Which one is it?
It's the 30-cent one.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'm selling them as a set of 81 issues.
I don't know how many we have. We don't have them all, but we got quite a few of them. So yeah, you never know, people. We'll be showing that next week. If you're the Star Wars kind of guy, we'll have those full set available on Dave's eBay next week when we're here.
Yeah,
so,
hopefully with a bit of luck. Yeah.
So tune in 2:00 today, A Drink with Brink. And we also have a countdown for Immortal Era, I think at like 6:30, and 3 Beer Men at 7, and Silver Line at 8. The madness, bringing you good shows all day, all different kinds of people from all over the world. Be here.
That's it.
Dave, it's always good to see you.
And I'm slowly clearing the space behind me. You'll notice there's not as much behind me as there was last week.
I don't know. All I see behind you is a spinner rack. That's all I see.
I know. It's quite good, that spinner rack, isn't it?
It looks really good. That's what I'm saying. That's all I see.
Spin.
And yes, it spins, people. Look. And it's full. They've got some great stuff in that thing, too.
It's full of comics. I reckon, I've not counted how many's on the rack, but I'm guessing around about 250.
Man,
comics.
That's a good stuff.
And I'm keeping these. So if any, we can talk about some of these comics as well, because I've got some really nice stuff on that spinner rack.
Oh, we can do a show dedicated to Dave's spinner rack.
Yeah. Well, we could do a few shows dedicated to my spinner rack. What's on Dave's spinner rack this time round? That's
yeah. We could actually make that a segment.
Well, we could, couldn't we?
Make that a segment of the show. What Dave add to the spinner rack?
Yeah. I mean, I do have quite a few titles on that spinner rack.
Sweet. So stay tuned, people. We will keep trying to make this show more entertaining, more fun. We'll keep trying to bring you stuff that you may have not seen before, stuff that's available for you to grab. And, we'll be talking about what's coming up. And there's always a lot of good stuff coming up. So, matter of fact, I'm pretty sure Galaxy Memorial Park ends like in 2 days. So, on the way out, we're going to play the ad for that. Levi, I hope you're watching, brother. Dave, it's always good to see you, and I will see you again next week.
Right. I'll see you next time, Pops.
And I'll get with you, with plenty of days to spare on what we're going to do. Right?
Yeah, that's great. No problem.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Talk to you later, guys.
In the heart of a major city, in a place raised to honor Earth's past protectors, the world will again learn, sometimes, superpowered intrigue doesn't stop at the grave. Galaxy Memorial Park, Volume 1. Crowdfunding now on Fund My Comic.
Ozzy, what are you doing? Come and have a look at this lovely book that was sent over.
You're wrapping in the perpendicular.
Oh, go on and spit the bat out your mouth. No one can understand you like that.
Very now, say how 5 dentists and all.
Oh, well, that's not much better. Ozzy, why don't you sing to me? I can always understand you when you sing to me.
Fucking my brains. What is this my publisher sent me? Inked in black with art so sweet.
So what do you think? Do you like it?
I'll tell you, I'm at Steel City Comic Con. You're watching me at Madness Comic Network. What a crowd.
Love it.
The Meg.TV, bro, because that's where it's at, yo.
That's where it's at, yo.
Calling my shot like Dave.
Oh, he's gone.
No practice swing. Crap out of that one, yeah, I did.